Hello and welcome to Not Nonsense, a show where mom and dad are finally getting their shit together. I am Cat Gold.
I am Michael Materdomini. Hi, Kat.
Hi, Michael.
How
Oh,
you doing?
I'm fucking alive. How are you, Michael?
I think we both together got hit by a bus. It's been a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. Would you like to start off your chaos?
Yeah, I mean it's not chaos, it's just parade and it's a heavy show. So it's drained me physically, mentally. Like I need to go to the Bahamas once this is done to smile again, you know?
Oh my
um
God.
I'm just glad that my character's redeemable by the end because if not, I don't know where I'd be. But yeah, we're here. The mustache is growing.
The
Um,
mustache is mustaching right now.
yeah, he crazy. So how many days I got left with it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got 6 more days with it. Fuck, man.
It's just thank God that women usually don't have to deal with the facial hair for a show aspect. If they want to put facial hair or wigs and shit on us, they just throw it on us. We don't have to actually live with it 24/7.
Yeah, and the fucked up part of it is sometimes I forget that it's on my face until I
How
get
could you
reminded
how could you
brutally.
forget? How could
Just
you forget that you've got a womb broom that is so wild right now?
just sometimes I forget and I get brutally reminded. Like I went in to go teach my student last Monday and I walk in and she just went and I was like, "Oh, it's because of my mustache." And she goes, "No, no, no, it's nice." And I was like, "Okay."
That makes
Um,
me feel better.
yeah, thank you so much. But it works because it makes me look older on stage. Um, insert photo here of me as Mr. Slayton. But yeah, the
Yeah.
show's going really well. It's getting phenomenal reviews. I've had a couple of really nice nods in those reviews too, which is pretty cool. Um,
So you're
Cat,
famous now. We get it.
what'd you say?
So you're famous now. We get it.
No, my favorite, one of my favorite things ever. It's so stupid. Um, it said popular slow burn returner Michael Materdomini, and I was like, oh god. And Joe Lee, our stage manager, found out that that was in the review, and she AI'd my face, my headshot, onto a plaque, and then below the plaque said regular slow burn returner,
Oh
and I
my
was like,
God.
Jesus Lord Christ. But
That's your official name now.
please no. um, but no,
Simp for slow burn, Michael Matterdamini.
slow burn slut, Michael Materdomini.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but no, it's going well. Can't complain. Everything's been fine with it. There's been a couple of moments where I've almost giggled, just because of not shenanigans, but because everyone in this cast is so locked in that there's no fucking around.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a moment where it's like a hee hee, not at all. Um, a couple moments in particular, there's one section before Dream of Atlanta. I have a paragraph and I have to step on top of a box
Mm-hmm.
to perform this paragraph to the crowd in Atlanta. And Karima is supposed to help me up onto the platform. And there's levels on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And she steps off the first level and loses her footing a little bit, but then catches herself and then under her breath just goes, "Child." And I almost fully lost it. And we came off and she was like, "Don't you fucking laugh at me." I'm like, I wasn't. I swear. So that was one, and then the other one was in Blues Feel the Rain Fall. I'm interrogating Chaz, And
Mm-hmm.
he has a toothpick in his mouth, and he said something about probably wasn't saw or like sawdust or lint, but on the probably the P shot his toothpick out of his mouth. He fumbled the toothpick, caught the toothpick, and then put it back into his mouth on stage. It took everything in me to not fully lose. And I was like, remember where you are. Remember the circumstances. Like, don't break.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I looked at him backstage and he just started laughing, and I went over and I punched him in the arm for about half an hour. But that's really been it. I mean,
I gotta
Joel,
also.
Joel, our guy Frankie Epps,
Mm-hmm.
moves the testimony chair all the way down stage center, and he puts it down with a little bit of gusto. Like
Uh,
Frankie's an angsty 15-year-old racist boy, and he takes the chair and he slams it on Saturday matinee, and the chair disintegrates. He didn't break any of the legs, but he broke the middle part that holds the chair together. I don't know how he did it. It was really incredible, but he broke it, and then we were all like, "Uh oh."
the fuck do we do now?
We have like 7 testimonies to get through.
So did they all just have to stand, or did someone get a chair?
Chaz walked off as Jim Conley grabbed a chair, walked back on, replaced the chair, and then started picking up the pieces of the
Applause,
chair.
applause for Chaz. Applause.
Applause for Chaz. Shout out Chaz. But
Oh my god.
yeah, it was great. It's been an awesome show. So we got one more week, and then Kaput's.
Another cool thing that happened. JRB's mom came and saw the show.
She did. We didn't know where she was sitting. Patrick was like, "There's a VIP," and I was like, "All right." Like that could mean a lot of things. But we're out there and we're doing the show and everything goes great. And we get a call at intermission, and they're like, "Hey, after the show, stay in the wings. Wait, we're gonna bring down the curtain so you can meet someone." And everyone was like, "It's Jason Robert Brown," and I was like, "No, fuck, it's not." Like I was like, "No, like no way." Was I correct? Yes, but it was like still a really awesome experience because we get out there and she's sitting there and she like in tears, and I'm like,
Oh,
please don't cry, Mama JRB. Um, and she just would talk to the cast and had some really wonderful things to say. And then Patrick gave her a slow burn jacket. So now Jason Robert Brown's mom is repping the slow burn merch. Um, and then we all took a group photo with her, and she was like super super sweet, and it was just really awesome to have someone who is related to the person who wrote the show to be there.
yeah,
So it was really dope. And just again, great experience. Like this has slowly become my favorite slow burn show that I've done.
really.
Just based off of not just like the role that I have, but like the emotional impact that it has. I think it's a really important story to tell, especially in today's climate.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm glad that I'm a part of the group to do it. But six more, 6 more to go. Then we put her to rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Kat? What have you been up to?
Michael.
I knew exactly what I was getting myself into here with this.
Oh, okay. So Disenchanted has relaunched down here in Florida, right? And because of that, we've had some cast turnover. Some more people from Florida have like joined, you know, Aaron um, and now I can say Leah Sessa, but not for the South Florida leg, but for the Tampa, Orlando, what have you. So we have Noah. We stole Ryan from you. Um,
You did.
um,
That fucker.
but so, so we had this like turnover. So I think from the Northeast cast, the only people that remained was me, Ashley Rubin as Cinderella, SJ as Snow White, and Catrice as Frog Princess. So half of us remained from the Northeast. Um, Now, this was just supposed to be a very quick and dirty rehearsal process to just plug the new people in and give them some understudy rehearsal time before we went on the road, which is really what it was gonna be about. Because everyone that was joining our version had done the show either with us, with Eminem, or had done a prior production of it in some way, shape, or form. Everyone
Mhm.
had worked on Disenchanted at another point. So it
Yeah.
wasn't like we didn't have to do like a full from scratch rehearsal process. Wonderful in theory. Reality, you know,
Nightmare.
okay, okay, no. This wasn't anyone's fault. This is just like how the fucking cookie crumbles. And so for all the goddamn Lynn kids and all Michael's students that are listening in, when you do a show and you get assigned an understudy track,
Learn it.
learn it. Holy shit, learn it.
Learn it.
Because what had happened? So it was supposed to be we started rehearsals on a Friday. So we did Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday we had a mostly day off. We had to go perform at cast party for Jennifer McLean to go advertise the show. We like auctioned off a couple free ticket like we like raffled off some free tickets for the for two of our venues and then it was a Tuesday, Wednesday rehearsal. No dress for this show because we had already worked out most of the tech kinks
Yeah.
and we were just doing lighting, sound check, and then we opened Thursday night in Miami. So Friday, just music rehearsal. We were missing our new Mulan that day. Saturday, we had everyone there, so we kind of plugged in everyone. And that was their like our first time running the whole fucking show, you know. And then Sunday, people were doing fittings and we were having an understudy run. We were running through the entire fucking show, all the understudies. Now, because of the breakdown, there were a couple people in duplicate understudy tracks from who was going to be here for Fort Lauderdale, Miami versus Tampa, Orlando. There was some availability, whatever that didn't line up. So there was some moving around of tracks. So we were trying to plug in as many people as we could into this understudy run, so everyone would have a chance to run their shit. During that day, Ashley Rubin, guest of Nonic Nonsense, icon, love her dearly. Um, Mid run, our second run of the day, where we were doing the set cast for Fort Lauderdale, Miami, um, injured herself, of course, in the middle of my number, which I was so horrified. I didn't really know what was going on because at that point I was like, oh, I got some time. I was gonna like, oh, let me go help our designer with the fittings and stuff, you know, because she doesn't have a stitcher here. I was like, let me assist because in the A version of the show, as it currently stands, I am only in Act Two for my number in the finale. And so I'm helping out with costumes with Daisy. And then I just see Ashley being walked out with Marcy, Johnny, and our stage manager because she can barely move. And I went, oh, fuck. Please, please,
No. No, please. No.
please,
Have
please, dear
mercy.
God, please. So, and we were just hoping it was like she had thrown out her back and then she would be fine.
Sending love to Ashley Rubin. Speedy recovery,
Yeah,
girl.
Yeah, no. Yeah. She's doing much better now.
Good.
Um, so we were like, let's give her the next day is our day off. She doesn't have to come and perform for this little gig, this little PR gig. She'll have like a day and a half to like chill, rest, relax. Monday night, I am driving to Fort Lauderdale for the advertising gig. Email. Now, this is where the chaos begins. There were people that could and could not fit the pre existing costumes that we had in that moment in time. So the breakdown for understudies went as followed. Ashley Rubin is out. Jordan Gonzalez will be playing the role of Cinderella. Noah Stephanie, Noah Noria, will be playing the role of Belle. Patrice Jackson will be playing the role of Little Mermaid. Eileen Lyman will be playing the role of Princess Who Kissed the Frog.
Cat Gold will be playing the role of seamstress.
Kat Gold will be playing the role of losing her mind. And so
I mean, it's
learn
fun. Every time there's a Disenchanted, it's a new cast. So like, you get to see like multiple different people. I mean, God bless that production. Like, I hope that everyone is just happy, healthy, safe. But holy
yes,
shit.
yes, no, no, no. Like it's not like
Yeah,
the
it's not
part
anyone's fault. It's just like it seems to happen. It's
just
very,
shit happens like people
yeah,
get the flu or whatever or things just happen and that's just kind of like how it is with theater in
yeah.
general. Shit just fucking happens. And
But leave Disenchanted alone. Like, Jesus
it just
Christ.
makes it harder when it's one thing when you're in a show when there's like 24 people on stage
Yeah,
and you've got four on understudies going in.
exactly.
It's another thing when you have eight characters on stage.
Yeah, it's like
Eight,
losing someone in the last 5 years. It's like, oh well,
yes. Yeah.
okay.
So and the hardest part is because everyone is doing like, we have a lot of internal coverage. Every track has its own harmony lines and stuff. So not every character, like the character that you understudy is on the same harmony line that you sing on your regular. So it just makes it, a spicy time. And and listen, everyone did wonderful. Everyone did wonderful. I think it was just like a terrifying concept that when we find out that for half your cast is going to be understudies for a week,
That's wild.
when you only have 2 days of rehearsal, is a scary um,
Yeah.
situation. So, but everyone did great. But holy fuck, what a time to be alive! Uh,
It's all scary.
yeah, it's just like I feel like so many people like don't take like the understudy thing like as seriously as they need to. I
I
mean,
mean, here's my thing with understudying
mhm,
because I've understudied a shitload of people now at this point, and it's
yeah,
like I had a scare like during Witches of Eastwick. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't notified that I was understudying this person until day one of rehearsal. So I did show up to like all the times where people weren't called except for the two, and I was sitting there as an understudy. Like I did my work,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I was so concentrated on my track and getting
Hmm.
my track down that I just blanked with Daryl. So when I finally got to, it was opening weekend and it went fine. And then in the group chat, the guy that played Daryl texted, "Who got me sick?" And I was like,
Oh fuck,
"Yeah, who did get him sick? Huh?
fuck! I'm gonna kill him.
Who's trying to get shanked right now? Okay, dude." So I believe that was on a Monday,
Hmm.
and our next show was Thursday. My face did not come out of that book
Hmm.
until Wednesday night when I got the notification that he's fine and he's going on. And even in that time frame, I was like, homie, you good? Like every day, I'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
like I'd walk in and I'd see the sign up sheet, and I'd be like, okay, he's here, right? Like
Yeah.
all this shit. It's
Just got triple
terrifying,
check, triple check. Yeah,
absolutely
no.
terrifying. I was like, would I've been okay to go on, like to go on? Yes, by like week 3, I think I would have been okay. Plus, he's really broad chested. I love Philip, but dude is like, oh, you
Yeah.
know, and I would have looked like his son in his outfit. So I don't know how that would have really worked out. But after that scare, I've never been so ready for an understudy for Gleb, like in Anastasia. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
like, fucking, let's do it right now. Like throw me on. And then for Nick Bottom coming up, I'm already looking at his stuff now just to make sure that I don't need to worry about that when I'm in the room. Um,
Yeah.
but god damn, that 1 week of witches, like those 3 days, I was so scared. I was like, oh well, this is it. My
I
last show
don't
of Slow Burn's
blame
gonna be
you.
witches.
I don't blame you. Like I feel like just so many people just don't take the understudy thing seriously, especially like even when it's like a short run. Like I get it. Like you shouldn't, in theory, you shouldn't have to go on in a really short run, but like it fucking happens. And it happens so quick and so aggressively that if you don't do your homework, you're fucked. You're
You're very fucked.
fucked. And
Very
like, yeah, no, like, especially like
fucked.
now as a person that has gone on twice in this show this year,
And not
like,
as the small princesses.
no,
It's
the two
the
biggest
two
ones.
lead ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So like,
You hear
um,
that, Frankie and Deb? Study up. I know you're sitting on your couch at Lynn. It's important.
yeah, holy, I mean, ugh. I mean, understudies and swings like fucking keep theater afloat because Jesus Christ. And it is just crazy when you think about like what happened if one person being out caused a 4-person swing on.
Yeah.
And it's
I don't even
not
know what would happen if Parade people went out. Because I know we have understudies for Lucille and Leo, but if I'm gone, Patrick Fitzwater's debut as Governor Slayton. I'm sure Matthew Karenko could do it.
Oh yeah, Matthew, for
I
sure.
guarantee if something happens, knock on wood, I'm fine. But like if something happens,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Karenko's going on as the governor.
They'll just like make some sort of book, some themed book, and put the script in it.
Yeah, I have this notepad that I write in because I'm trying to like figure out talking to the witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever drew a dick on page 3 of the notepad, are we in kindergarten? Like, I get it. Dicks are funny, but not in Parade.
Not in parade.
I'm in a spotlight by myself all the way down stage right. And I
Yeah.
open up this book and I see a dick. And I'm just like, oh, who did this?
Let's read the room, y'all. Not
I'm like,
this show.
why did I have to open up it to page 3 in this particular moment?
Chicago the musical. Dicks, fine. In the notepads. Fine.
Witches of Eastwick. Dicks
Dicks.
are fine. I'm looking at you, Alex Blanco. You drew dicks in that newspaper. But Parade,
Parade?
leave my notepad alone. Like, I felt that was a personal attack. I don't know. I gotta look at keep your enemies close and your whatever it is. Keep your friends close, enemies closer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at Chaz and Hunsaker right now. I'm like, I'm gonna go in tomorrow and be like, drew the dick. Who did it? I'll
Which
punch
one
you in
of
the
you
throat.
did it? Yeah, no. Oh my goodness. Theater, man. So anyway, so this is why, I had so many high hopes of editing an episode in these last 2 weeks. And, it wasn't gonna fucking happen. It wasn't gonna fucking happen.
Nope.
Yeah.
Kat and I called each other multiple times and we're like, "Hey, can we figure something out? Can we?" And I'm like, and you were like, and then we both were like, and I was like, "Well,
And then like I just like I made the executive decision. I was like, it's not happening this week. I just
sorry, bitches. We know you love it, but
we know you love it, but also we are both I think the problem is that when we started this thing, we were both not in shows.
yeah." And it
And
was like
then
a side hobby. We didn't think it would become a 20 episode season. Like we were just like, "Oh, this will be fun." Here we are.
yeah, and it was funny because like when we first started it, because we had like a couple weeks before we did anything show wise. So I remember like in those few weeks, we recorded like 10 fucking episodes. And we just like almost every single night, like really knocking them out. And then, and so like it made, the editing and releasing of stuff a little bit more manageable. And
Yeah.
cut to us now, traveling around, constantly doing shows, losing our minds. But we do it for you. We do it for you.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Oh
God.
my god. Yeah, it's just a collective. Oh my god, today. You know, on
Yeah.
the bright side, I get my something rotten costume fitting tomorrow. I'm
Oh yeah.
super thrilled. I'm gonna be in an egg tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. Rick Pena, what's up, dude? Um, but that's exciting. And then 6 more shows at Parade this week. So no more. I don't want to like cry anymore. Like I'm so sick of crying right now. Like
Do you cry every show?
I'm connected to the music. Like a live band just hits different.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
so that like not every show, but like there's I went through this last week like okay, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. And for some reason, Sunday night there was like an energy in the house.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like I think it was like 600 people there. Like it was a packed house for Parade on a Sunday matinee, and you can hear like audible gasps and like people blowing their nose and like just
Yeah, yeah.
audible audience reactions. And the cool thing about Parade is that there's no applause. Like the show one moves so fast
Yeah.
that there's no time to applaud. Like we get through at least like 12 numbers in an hour. Like it's
That's
fast.
crazy.
It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
fast. And it's a brilliant script. Like there's no lulls.
Yeah, yeah.
So, in the rehearsal room when we were working things, I'd come on for the opener and then I'd do whatever, give a little jazz hand and leave. And then in the rehearsal room, it'd be like, 45 minutes until I went back on. But then I was like in the space when we were running the show, it would get to a point where I was like, oh my God, I'm about to be right back on. Like, where the fuck did time go?
Yeah.
You know? But the energy in the house was so palpable that during the funeral sequence, I started to cry. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, don't be a bitch. Like, the governor won't, like, he ain't crying right now. Like, you better hold it together because I got to go yell at Dorsey in the next scene. Like, I
Yeah.
literally have to go wipe my eyes and walk right back on.
Yeah.
But I was just like, fuck it. Like, live in the moment, dude. Like, if this is happening, happen,
Yeah.
So those discoveries are really cool. And, I'm usually playing the comedic relief. So the fact that I have something to like dig my teeth into is really cool. And that's the reason why I'm gonna miss the show. The cast is lovely and the script and the music, but like I'm gonna miss digging my teeth into something like this. And
Yeah, like a meaty show.
not just because it's like an important role, but the fact that like it's an important story, and I want to be able
Yeah.
to tell it correctly. Um, and the fact that we're going from this into Tap Dancing Eggs the musical is like so funny. But
I
having
think it'll be good for you though. I think you'll like you got to do something meaty and like very powerful and stuff, and then you can go back to the musical theater fluff, and it feels good to do fluff. Like, of course, it feels great and like important to do serious things, but like for your mental health, it'll feel really good to do some fluff.
Oh yeah, your boy's like definitely in sad boy hours for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but we need to hashtag bring the giggles back to the Amaturo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm excited. Um, but
I can't wait to see the show. Let me just say that. I sometime this week I will be running on over.
hell yeah,
Oh yeah.
for parade. Yeah,
Hmm?
for parade.
Paparad, yeah.
Yeah,
Paparad, yeah.
for parade.
Unfortunately, you can't see my show, which is
I cannot.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Thanks, audiences, for not buying tickets for Sunday
Okay,
shows.
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity to yell at the
Oh God.
South Florida theater community. We started this show fucking 2 years ago at the Kravis Center. Now, we were in fucking places that we've never been, selling like 1,000 seats a night. We are sold out basically the rest of the tour, except for Fort Lauderdale and Miami.
Y'all bitches are lame. No excuses unless you're in a
Literally,
show.
I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we are fucking, like, Orlando, Tampa, been sold for months. Fucking California, sold for 4 months. 4 months.
Fort
You
Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale,
Yeah.
Miami. You fucking hoes. You hoes. Can't even show up.
Bitches.
Whores. Whore. I mean, we did have like very engaged audiences, but like
Sell them out.
sell them out.
If you haven't seen Disenchanted, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Damn straight. You fucking people. I can't. I just like I can count on like one hand the people that I know from the South Florida theater community that came and saw the show
Damn.
at these locations. Jesus Christ.
Tisk tisk,
Tisk
SoFlo.
tisk. When I'm a ghost, I will remember what you did and I will haunt your asses while singing fucking happy tune, just lurking behind.
Jesus Christ.
Embarrassing.
And then, oh shit, she's gonna whip out the unibrow, y'all. You better be
You
careful.
fuck. Yeah.
Well, Jesus
But
fucking
it's
Christ.
fine because now I'm gonna go to the Rats Land in Orlando and have a sold out fucking show.
Snaps. Speaking of sold out shows, Slowburn's next season, my God. Relax, Patrick Fitzwater. Relax, sir.
List off the shows. List off the shows.
Catch Me If You Can. Banger.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen. Banger.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Banger. Even though people thought it was going to be the Music Man on Facebook, it's very funny. A lot of people are like, "Oh my God, he's doing the Music Man," and I'm just sitting there like, "No, the fuck he's
Why?
not."
Why the Music Man?
I
Listen,
don't
I love
know.
this score, but also like 40 million children and instruments.
No,
No.
no. Hairspray, banger,
Banger.
and then Jagged Little Pill. Excuse me, sir. What are we just trying to pump out the hits? Give it a
Is
break.
that like the debut?
I think it is. Let South Florida breathe. Yeah.
We get it, Patrick. You've got a successful company with lots of connections and money. We
Season
get it.
16, bro. Come on. Stop
We
playing.
get it. All right.
Oh, yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
Eminem. Can we bring back Avenue Q? For reals?
No, but do you know who is doing Avenue Q? Arizona Broadway
Arizona
Theater.
Broadway Theater. Yo, hi, my name is Michael Materdomini, and today I'll be singing a 32 bar cut. Yo, I want to do, they have Bonnie and Clyde there. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
no one ever does Bonnie and Clyde. So, you know who's going to be in your inbox. Hi.
I'm trying to remember everything that they're doing. They're doing 42nd Street.
No.
You're like never again.
If you and I'm putting it out into the universe right now.
Bert Maggie.
Yes, if that happens, I'm there.
Done.
But
You will
there's
not do
no
ensemble
way.
again.
There is no way I do the ensemble track in that show again. I don't hate myself that much. I hate myself, but not enough to be in the ensemble 42nd Street again.
Yeah, no. But so they're doing that. They're doing like Cats.
Newsies.
They're doing Newsies. They're doing
Let me
Christmas
reprise Nunzio
Story.
real quick.
It's the last thing we need is Nunzio back.
Nunzio knows.
Nunzio knows. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, they've got a banger season.
Bangers.
10
Listen,
shows.
Arizona Broadway Theater. You don't even need to pay me money. Like, if you just give me a gift card to Whataburger, I'll work for you. I don't care.
Oh
like,
my God.
That's all I want.
Imagine they just like put you up in housing and just said, "Here's a gift card to Whataburger," and you'd be like, "Done."
I'm in.
You're like, "Take me away from Florida and let me do my thing."
I'm done. That's it.
Really, I would love for us to do a contract out there.
Yeah,
together.
Mean, as soon as I'm able to submit, girl, I know you're going to be in my inbox.
Well, yeah, no. I just want to take you like hiking and shit.
Girl, you think I'm going to go hiking?
Michael, I swear to God. Michael, I swear to God, we are 2 hours from Sedona. If you don't go fucking hiking with me, I will beat your ass. Podcast from a mountain.
That'd be kind of fire.
Yeah.
And then I can go up there and I can be like, I didn't plan it. Yeah.
You know what? You wanna laugh at me? You wanna laugh at me? That video looked fire.
I loved that video. I'm not making fun of you. I just want to do it. You know?
I will take you to the exact location. It's only like a mile.
Hell yeah.
To that spot.
Yes.
But yeah, if all the other theater companies can release their full seasons and audition links, preferably for video submissions.
And then the malts. You think you're funny with all those planes landing in Newfoundland for your thing? we can't announce it yet.
That's what it is. I haven't looked at any of their announcements yet. Fucking welcome to the Rock. I'm looking to book that show right now.
I want to be in that show immediately. So hi, Malt's Jupiter Theater.
Hello, this is Mom and Dad. This is our plea to put us in Come From Away.
Hell yeah. We're all freaking the fuck out.
We can move chairs and stomp rhythmically.
Really hard. I have a great stomp.
Yeah. We're ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kat. Well, do you have any closing remarks?
No, come see Disenchanted on tour in other places other than South Florida because you hoes didn't show up. So we're doing what? We're doing Orlando, Tampa, North Carolina, Texas, Cali. Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down. Hey.
Hell yeah. By the time this is out, parade will be done. So
you'll be in egg territory.
Yeah. Come support Something Rotten at Slow Burn Theater Company. Super excited about it. Dream show, Dream understudy track. Catch me as Lord Clapham and in the ensemble. So it's gonna be lit.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
all right. Good. Well, shit. All right.
That's our little update.
Just a cute little update episode. We'll get back to the normal shenanigans once we get back to our normal lives. But thank you for tuning in. We're here on Your Dark Days, and we hope that you all stay happy, stay healthy, no COVID.